Now let's talk about the new Ferrari. Well, not the new Ferrari exactly, but the newer version of the Ferrari 296, the 296 Speciale. And now, what is this car? Well, it's basically a lighter, more powerful, faster version of the 296, and the fact that it's faster is really important because, well, I'll get to that later. Now, this car apparently has 870 horsepower. I think that's 60 or 50 or something more than the previous one, which is a minor upgrade, but still it's a 870 horsepower car. Plus it's lighter than before because it has, I don't know, lighter materials, and it's more aerodynamic and all, and because of that it's faster. And apparently this thing is much faster than the previous 296, and the biggest point here is the fact that this car's about as fast as the SF90. Now, we already know that the SF90 is not doing that well. I mean, the car was overpriced, and people didn't need, there were too many of them. I think that was the main issue. Not that it was overpriced, but there were too many of them. Plus it was overpriced. And it didn't feel like anything special. I mean, it had 1,000 horsepower or something, but that wasn't what everyone was focused on. The looks were okay, and it had a V8 engine, a hybrid system, but still. And it was really expensive, so yeah, all the stuff together, it wasn't all that appealing, and the price of the cars seem to be dropping on the used market, at least, because of this, because the excess amount of cars. I think that was a big mistake on Ferrari's part, making too many cars that were that expensive. Now the 296 honestly was done right. I mean, it was still expensive, but it's a Ferrari, but it was half the price of a SF90 when it came out, and it had 800 horsepower, a V6 engine. It looked a little better than the SF90. Now that car having a high number of models made sense, and the price was somewhat justifiable considering it's a Ferrari. So that car did really well. And now that the 296 Speciale has come out, and it's still gonna be roughly half the price of the SF90 depending on the spec, and it's as fast as the SF90. Well, that makes you think, why would anyone buy the SF90 now? I mean, there wasn't a good enough reason to buy it before, but with this car coming out, any reason that the SF90 had for people to buy it, it's become non-existent. Yes, it has 2 extra cylinders, but the car, and more power on paper, but the 296 Speciale seems to be as fast as it, so I guess that doesn't really matter. And let's be honest, people aren't that obsessed about horsepower numbers. As long as the car can compete with other cars, that's what matters. And even if you have a 2,000 horsepower, if a 1,500 horsepower car beats you, well, what's the point? So that means that I think the SF90 is done for. I don't see any reason why anyone would be buying that car. Especially then it's almost double the price of the 296. And even for a Ferrari buyer who's just focusing on Ferrari, why would they buy the SF90? The 296 seems like a better deal overall. And with the way the SF90's prices are dropping, you're likely to lose a lot of money. Risk losing a lot of money if you end up buying that car. And that's a big deal. I mean, this is a SF90, what starts at over $500,000 or pounds depending on the country. And that's a lot of money, even for people who have a lot of money. That's a lot of money that you're losing quickly. So yeah, basically I think this car is gonna be the end of the SF90. But I guess when Ferrari looks at it, it doesn't really matter because the 296 is going to be selling, Specialized is going to be selling a lot. So I guess it won't be that much of an issue, but still, from the SF90's owner standpoint, well, not sure how good they're feeling about spending that much money, losing value on the car, and now the car that's supposed to be a more budget oriented car in terms of Ferrari is coming in, and it's as fast as their car. I mean, if I was I don't know what the SF90 owner's gonna be feeling right now, but anyway, it is what it is. But the 296 Speciale seems like a great car. Now, the looks, obviously I don't like the current Ferrari looks, but it is what it is. Let's hope they change it in the next generation. I mean, honestly, I think the change should be coming soon. I mean, the F80's already come out, and that was based on this design language. Somewhat this design language, so I guess the new design has to be coming soon. But the next Ferrari is gonna be the successor to one of the other Ferraris are gonna be probably in the design. So anyway, but still the design is good. It's okay. It's a bit tame, but it's okay. So yeah, the 296 seems like a great car, but the bigger story is what's gonna happen to the SF90. I think that's kind of overshadowing the 296's success.